Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. The Braves will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Max Scherzer starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Albies.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And he falls behind 0-2. Lofton on third. Acuna is at second with nobody out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. Eaton makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Now batting, Dale Murphy. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he is into second base with an RBI double.
That is it. The first baseman, number 5.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Stepping in, Chipper Jones entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phil Niekro gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Eaton playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Batting third.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Eric Thames is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. But the Nationals. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Left center, base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And that'll put him at an even 40 consecutive games with a base hit as that ties the legendary Ty Cobb.
Yeah, I can't even begin to even imagine what this guy's thinking right now. 40 straight games in the big leagues facing this type of talent and finding a way to mix in a knock. Dan, as a pitching staff, it starts getting into what range when you know you're trying to end a guy's streak.
No doubt about it, D-Roy. You go through a meeting before the game, they're going over the entire team, and you don't want to be that guy that keeps that streak alive. Unfortunately, he did, and the streak lives on to 40 games.
Today's ball game gives the Braves a chance to end the series on a really high note. A win will complete the sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Eaton is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the left fielder, Kenny Lofton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit at third. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
The second baseman.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Kurt Suzuki is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. you have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Kurt Suzuki becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Zimmerman swings, and this ball sent out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Kendrick rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and the Nationals have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Ronald Acuna. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd. So he's aboard again with his 2nd hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. So up steps Ozzie Albies, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Acuna blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the runner will score from first. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now, Dale Murphy. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Into the box, Chipper Jones as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now. And that is 44 in a row now as he has tied the all-time National League record.
Hey, not an easy thing to do. When you think about how long this game of baseball has been played, that it lasts this long to get 44 consecutive knocks in the National League.
It's one of those records, I'll tell you what. 44-game hit streak. Take a bow. Take your applause. This place is going nuts.
So digging in now, Russell Martin. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could. assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Ready for another chance? Kenny Lofton, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2.
The center fielder, number 14.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer.
Number 21.
Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Acuna digs in now. Thames is there to put it away and finally put it. Here now is Trey Turner. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Adam Eaton is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Soto is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. Tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence, sometimes it's you don't see many.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Soto comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 3.
Digging in once again, Dale Murphy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Turner is there. 2 gone. Digging in, Chipper Jones, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. He's set. Now the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Omar.
At the plate, Omar Vizquel. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2. Standing in, Eric Thames. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled off. Thames behind 1-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Digging in, Howie Kendrick. He singled his last time up. And he takes ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And swinging there is Kendrick as he sends this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the. Stepping in for the Braves, Russell Martin.
Off for Atlanta, the catcher, Russell Martin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Phil Niekro. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Zimmerman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
The left fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
At the plate now, Kenny Lofton. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Starlin Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. Fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Slow roller down the third baseline. And Chipper will make sure this stays a foul ball. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Roenis Elias gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Chopper to short. Turner loves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dale Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Omar Vizquel, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, Dero, one hit away from that magic number, 3,000 base hits.
I can't even imagine what's going through this guy's head right now. You think back all the way to Little League, the people that have touched your life, knowing you're one knock away, family in attendance. This is a special time.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher, Bill.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Adam Eaton is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Tried to get him fishing at the knuckleball, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And there are 2 away now. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Juan Soto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
A swinging strike, and now two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. And that one will put him over the top. He's now broken the single season hit record. His crowd is going crazy, as they should, recognizing the historic magnitude of really an unbelievable accomplishment.
You realize how hard it is to break the single season hit record? You're facing lefties, righties, starters, relievers. This is one powerhouse season that he's had.
Austin Voth comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Ronald Acuna. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they just continue to pour it on here. So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. High chopper to third. Cabrera's there. And that's out number one.
The first baseman, number 5.
Ryan Harper enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for Washington.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder, and gone up into the second deck. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row?
55. Russell Martin.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate. Bruce Sutter comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Eric Thames is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
The right fielder, Eric.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Now in the box, Howie Kendrick, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ball 1, well below the zone. Just hung in there on that one. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. No hits to this point. In there, 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Nationals gone in order. And ready to begin the 8th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Bruce Sutter. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Right fielder looking up. Gone!
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, they don't get much bigger than that one right there. He's now tied the single-season base hit record.
Oh, man, what an amazing year he's had so far. One more base hit, and he'll have an unprecedented season. Stay tuned, everybody, because it's about to get crazy.
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The right fielder, Dale.
Now at the plate, Dale Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matt.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two runs on the board after that home run by Dale Murphy. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Back up the middle. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Wander Suero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Thames is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
In now, Russell Martin. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this. One. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. Turner has it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents and say, hey, he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there.
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Line towards center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. He'll get it into second, and he's safe.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna as he grounds one briskly to short. And it's in time at first, and hallelujah, the side is retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Braves lead it 25-2. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Oh, and he misses it. He's around first, heading for 2. And this will get all the way out near the 402 sign now. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting, first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Ryan Zimmerman swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
This year against right-handed pitching, Robles is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way. Trey Turner is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Adam Eaton digging in next. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. He cleared a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Sean Doolittle enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ozzie Albies will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Chipper Jones will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And he dives to make a spectacular. Here now is Juan Soto starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Thames. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody. Jones
Is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Howie Kendrick is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a cold strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. He gets the punch out as the Braves go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. 25-3 today. The Braves